Hi everybody, Angie here, coming on to do a fun tutorial make with you guys. This is not my original idea, but I saw it and I do not remember where, but I thought it was just the cutest thing. So I thought I would share the idea with you guys and do a make with you and let you guys run with it. This is just a staggered tag pocket. I did very simple embellishments. Isn't that just adorable? Now, I don't know how, where I saw it or how they made it, but I just kind of came up with my own technique. So I thought I'd share that with you. And this is the one I made, and of course it wouldn't be proper if we didn't make a mini. So I made a little mini one as well. Isn't that cute? And it just goes straight down on your page, like that. And then you've got a pocket here. Just put your tags and your goodies in. Okay, so let's do that. All right, so for this project, all I used was a half sheet of just any digital, or you can use book page, whatever you want to do. I used book page on this one, but we're just going to use, since I've already got the template, I'm just going to use a half sheet of 8.5 by 11. Okay, now originally how I made this, I just decided what size I wanted my project to be and made 3 tags. And I just used some scrapped copyweight paper and cut out a template of 3 tags, all the same size. Okay, and then I positioned them the way that I wanted them. You know, you definitely want to stagger them to show that it looks like 3 tags. Of course, make it, you know, one higher, one lower, so on and so forth, like that. Okay, and then once you get it in position, then just cut out 1 full page. Okay, so that looks good right there. Okay, and that's all I did there, and then just cut it out. But since we got this template, we're just going to use that, and we're going to keep it really, really easy. Okay, so then all I do is just do a trace, and I'm going to do it this way. Let me start that over, because what I just thought of is I'll use the bottom. I think it's big enough to do the pocket as well if I trace from up here. So let's do that. Let's come all the way up to the top, and we can get our backing and our pocket out of this one sheet. And I am just using lightweight digital copyweight paper that's been printed on. So if you need to back it with something a little sturdier, definitely can do that. Okay, so let's cut that out. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing well, in good spirits. I am doing good. Like I said, this isn't my original idea, but I thought it was just the coolest thing, and I had to do it. You know, like I said, this is a pretty thin. It is made to go down on your page directly, so you don't really need to back it. But I would suggest probably at least use 2-piece thickness of paper. You know. So once we get this cut, I will grab another piece, maybe a piece of book page, or let's see, I've got just some blank paper here. We'll just use that and back it, just to give it a little bit of thickness, because when you glue it down, you don't want the glue to show too much through the edges. So let me see, I do have a piece of, I always keep little scrap papers here. So we'll go ahead, I think this is wide enough. Gonna be real close on the tips, but I think we can make it work. And let's just back that. just to make it a little bit sturdier. Great project for scraps on the back, you know, just a small piece of whatever you have. And I love the look that the book page gives, but I have this little piece here, so I thought we'd just use this up and then just retrace it out. And of course, you can make your tags different sizes depending on where you want to put this on your page. If, like I said, if you want a small mini one or a full-size one. And now the one I saw was using 2 tags also. But of course I wanted to change it up a little bit and make it my own, so I chose to use 3 to make it a trio. But you can definitely just do it with 2 tags, you know, like that, and have a double pocket, size pocket there. But I just wanted to kind of change it up a little bit, make it my own, so I did 3. But you can't go wrong with either one, 2 or 3. It's a great project. Okay, and there we go. There we've got our base. Oh, trim that little corner off. We've got our base for our trio tag pocket. Okay, and then you just need to make the pocket itself. And we could match it up. That would look good too. Or we could just flip it over. I think I'm going to flip it over. But before I do that, I tend to forget sometimes, bring a little ink to that top edge. Okay. And then I just squared it off. And so I'm just trying to figure out where I want it to sit. Okay, so right about there. And just run some glue along the edges and the bottom. Oh, you know what I just realized too is on that one, I think we could still get by with it. You know what, let's do that first. I'm going to wipe that glue off. Because one thing I did, I want to do it just like I did my previous one, is I took my ruler and I just did a ink around to distinguish the 3 tags. Okay, so what I did there is I just kind of did a guide and used a little pencil. I don't know where that would sit. Or you can bring your template tag back in, either way, and do it this way. And it looks like it was more like that, and kind of just do a little sketch line. And just do a little sketch line there. And then I kind of did a light fold and brought in some ink before we put our pocket down. Okay, so kind of, I didn't go all the way down, but kind of just a light, just like that. But if you creased it all the way down, I don't think it would be a big issue, because you'd flatten your piece back out anyway. Okay, and then along that edge. It's just how I did it, so just like that, okay? Since we got the ink out, we'll go ahead and just go all the way around. There we go. Isn't that nice? Okay, now let's do our pocket. Bring some more glue to the edges, at the bottom. Okay. Position our top piece back down, right about there. And down we go. And then trim off the excess. Okay, and then let's just flatten our piece back out a little bit from our fold. And there we go. Isn't that just the cutest thing? Bring a little ink to the top there. Now, if you wanted to bring the ink all the way down, I don't think it's necessary, because we definitely want to, or at least me, I wanted to see that that's a staggered pocket up above, but you want to distinguish the actual pocket itself, so I do kind of think that if you were to bring those ink lines all the way down, it might take away from the effect of the pocket. So that's just my thought on that. And there we go. Isn't that adorable? Again, if you wanted to make a small one like this one, I did the exact same thing. Cut out 3 mini tags, positioned them the way that I wanted, held it down, did a little template trace, and cut it out. Did it the exact same way. Isn't that just adorable? Okay, I brought a few little pieces in, and then these were my templates that I used to make the mini. Okay. So I brought a few little pieces in to decorate that with. Let's just some washi, and thought maybe we could do a little something here. Let's see. Let's see what we got. And of course, with the decorating, you don't want it to interfere with the putting your tags in and out. So do keep that in mind. So that's why I chose to use some washi, because they're flat. And I like those colors on there as well. And this here is a washi. As you can see, it's a little bit thicker. I do tend to do that process from time to time. I will stick and reinforce washi on a piece of lightweight cardboard, and this was just recycled mailing package or a piece of heavyweight cardstock, and then it just gives a little bit more dimension when you use it. Okay, and I think I'm going to go ahead and use that on here. It's almost like a chipboard piece, but it's not quite as thick. So, you know, sometimes you want a little bit of dimension on your projects. So I will, that's a project I do when I'm just kind of stocking up on bits and pieces. I'll do a few of those just to have. You never know when you want to use them. I like those colors together. See, so you got just a little bit of dimension. Can you see that? Okay, and then maybe stick the bird in there. Yeah, let's do that. Definitely need to bring a little ink. And I think I'll tuck him in the pocket and leave his tail on the outside of the pocket. So let's cut that right. And hopefully I don't mess this up, cutting his tail off. Okay. We'll use super glue or a glue stick on this one. Slide him right there. And we could leave it like so, but I just like the idea of having his tail on the outer piece, and line that right up the edge of the pocket. There we go. Very cute. Okay. And then I had these little pieces for the pocket. Again, this is the same thing here. I just layered the washi sticker on recycled chipboard paper. And I thought that would look nice on there. The colors coordinated well. So I'm going to stick that washi sticker right on top of that scalloped circle. It's kind of large. I think I like that just like that. Or do I want to go with that? I think I like the brightness of the light green there. Okay. Just put this label down. Wet glue for this since it's a little heavier. And I'll have to trim off a piece on the bottom. like that, just like that. And trim that off. Just like that. Save this for another time. Since I'm wasting that little pretty bit, stick that right there. And there we go, guys. Look at that. Isn't that just adorable? And then you just put 1, 2, 3 tags, put your little ephemera goodies in there, and you're good to go. Oh my goodness. Very cute. Very, very cute. So there's the one I made prior. Here's the one we just made together. And there is my mini. Okay, so I hope you guys like the project. I hope you guys make you a few, put them in your journals. Again, just decide the size that you want your tags to be. Stagger them, make yourself a template, cut them out using book page, digital, whatever paper you choose, and then put your pocket on and decorate it. All right. Well, that was fun making that with you guys today. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button, and you know what's coming. Until the next video, take care, and God bless. Bye-bye.